video. My name is Kat, also known as Delilah Shines. I chose the name Delilah to represent basically what my messages are and what I'm about. So you can refer to me as Delilah or you can refer to me as Kat, whichever you choose. Today I want to be sharing with you all some vital information that I have found on my path that has helped me so much. Okay, I actually am a huge Wayne Dyer fan, and really recently in my life, I have, come across Wayne Dyer's teachings. Okay, Wayne Dyer is an amazing man with so many different talents and just gifts that he shared during his time here. He has now passed away. However, his messages still go on. One of them that really stuck out to me recently was this video I watched where he was talking about how our ego tends to make us think that things have to be a certain way, okay? We have all of these expectations for ourselves and for our life and for our loved ones, okay? And so, as you probably already know, just because we have expectations does not mean that that is the way things are going to work out and that's, the way that things are supposed to work out. And when things don't go the way that we had planned for them to or that we wanted them to, we can tend to get really down on ourselves, okay? And down on others too. I've also experienced, high expectations from others, from maybe parents or whatever. Maybe you can relate as well. For me, it was, the guardians. I'm not going to get too specific. But the people who were watching over me in my life had a lot of expectations for me, okay? And as you may know, maybe you don't, and if you don't, that's fine. You'll know the more you watch my videos and get to know me. I was a teen mom, okay? Not just of one child, but of two children within my teenage years. I, was a mother. And that was a path that I knew that I had chosen before I even came here, but that I also chose again while I was here, right? Because we do have, before we come here, I really believe that we do have, predestined things. We make choices before we come here, okay? But then, as you also may know, when we're here, we also have, the ability to make a constant decision every single day, 24/7, okay? And so the reason why I put it like this is so that you guys can understand a little bit more from my from my perspective on being not just a teen mom, but a mother in general. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. For me, it was life-changing, okay, for the better. Now, a lot of people didn't look at it this way for me, okay? When you hear teen pregnancy or unwanted pregnancy, a lot of people really want to quickly jump to, oh no, what went wrong? What, especially the parents of those teen parents, okay? They think, I didn't teach them right. I didn't, prevent this from happening. What should we have done? Now, I let a lot of people down, okay? Especially certain people who were in charge of me because they had envisioned this whole life for me unbeknownst to me, okay? I had no idea what they expected. And if I did know some of what they expected from me, I either wanted it or I didn't. And, it's really important that we are able to listen to our heart, okay, and really listen to what we want and not just listen to what everybody else wants, okay? Because if you're just doing that and you let other people down, then you'll never be happy because you can't put your happiness in what other people think of you, okay? And you can't put your self-worth into what other people think of you. Because as soon as I became a teen mom at a very young age, my early teens, I felt miserable, okay? I also felt excited, and please excuse the background noise. But I also felt excited. I felt very comfortable, actually, not as scared as a lot of people expected me to. And so that's the highs and the lows of it. But the part that really impacted me was the fact that everyone around me all of a sudden was treating me as if I was a victim, okay? And some people even treated me as if I was a criminal, even. Like I did something so wrong, I was gonna go to hell forever. And, thankfully, because I had, followed my heart, because I knew somewhere in me that I wasn't on the wrong path, and that just because other people were let down doesn't mean that they are writing my story, right? I'm writing my story. I get to choose how this thing goes. And so I pushed forward. I persevered. I decided that I was going to prove to myself and everyone else that not only could I be a good mother, but I could also still do everything that they told me I couldn't do, right? Like school, like working, like, becoming successful in some type of way, and also having healthy, happy children. And I truly believe that I have done this. And I'm not done yet, of course. Every day, especially being a parent, you got to wake up and start all over again. And yes, there's a lot of things they have to plan ahead, but most of the time, children have their own compasses. They know where to go, okay? And we just have to be the allowers and to allow them to be themselves, okay? So in no way, I just want to clarify, in no way am I saying teens go get pregnant. That's not what I'm saying at all. However, I do believe that I was meant to have my children when I did, and I happen to have been a teen. Now, this is going to be different for everyone. Everybody's life is different, and everybody's paths are different. Some people are not even interested in having children. But because this is my story, get ready to hear a lot about that, because I do plan on sharing my story. And if you guys are interested, please comment below and let me know what you want to hear, because really I'm an open book. I really believe that it is up to each and every single one of us to share our stories in some way. Don't go unheard, because there is always someone out there who can benefit from hearing your story. I've learned this along my journey, and I've learned this from sharing my story with other grateful people who were just so thankful to hear my story. But I've also learned this by hearing others' stories, okay? By hearing your guys' stories. That helps me, okay? That helps me, it motivates me, and it inspires me to be my best version, okay? And to keep sharing my story with you guys. Now back to the whole expectations and perception thing. For me, that's just one example in my life where expectations were let down, and all of a sudden, people really changed how they saw me completely. And a lot of other people can relate to this, and it's not just being a mother. As a musician, okay, as someone who, sings. I am a singer, I'm a songwriter, and I do rap as well, okay, just poetry, whatever. And I've even noticed that if I tell someone that I sing and they demand me to sing right on the spot, and it doesn't come out as beautiful because either I didn't practice or I was nervous or whatever, that all of a sudden they will not believe in that dream for me. It's just, they're just like, chattering or laughing to the next person as if it's some type of joke. Okay, but that does not stop me from singing to my friends, singing to my family. I'll probably sing to you guys once I get, better equipment and, whatever else I need. So if you're a musician, you can relate to that, I'm sure. If you're an artist, you can relate to that in any type of way. If somebody tells you to draw a portrait of them, okay, you might be an abstract artist, but when you go to, and they might love your abstract, and then once you go to draw something real, then all of a sudden you let them down because it wasn't what they expected. Don't let them get to you. And also don't let your own expectations get to you either, because what I have learned, okay, not just from Wayne Dyer, but throughout my life and through many other teachers here, spiritual and just regular teachers, is that there is never a failure when you are the creator. Okay, you can't, and the way that I put it is, say you are, working on an art piece and you have an expectation, you hope that it comes out a certain way, but it doesn't. Does that mean that the art piece that you just put all of your love and time into is just complete garbage and you should just throw it out? Absolutely not. If it's not what you wanted it to be, then you have two choices. You can accept it for as it is, or you can start again. And that's something that I want you guys to take from this video, is that there's always another try. Okay? If you decide that you choose expansion and you choose growth, then that means that you're never going to give up. Okay? Because every single day you're growing and expanding more and more. And how beautiful is that? That we have the gift of waking up every day and starting again. Okay? So I hope this video helped you guys. Please comment below, please subscribe, and look out for more of me. I love you all.